Home warranties. Home warranties. What do you think about them? They stink. Home warranties are terrible. Look, they're insurance companies. Insurance companies are evil. They don't care about you. Home warranties are evil.
You're listening to Copeland Morgan Media, your source for investment property analysis, education, and advice. Find us online at copelandmorgan.com. Well, thank you for tuning in. I'm your host, Jeff Copeland, and as we roll into spring, we're going to be doing a series of quick tips about legal issues and legal advice for landlords and property managers. For those of you who don't know him, I have to put in a plug here for Harry Heist. Harry is the founding partner of Heist, Weisse, and Wolk. They are a property management law firm located here in Florida. Harry is also the host of the Property Managers Podcast with Harry Heist. If you're not subscribed to that, I assure you, you need to be. And Harry has tons and tons of legal articles and free advice available online at evict.com. That's their main website. And you also find a series of videos at evicttv.com and then a series of audio at evictcast.com. So those are great free resources directly related to Florida landlord-tenant law. And it's a great place to go and get your legal questions answered or learn how to avoid legal problems. So that being said, the following snippet actually stems from a webinar that we did with Harry a few months ago. And in this clip, we get him absolutely fired up about home warranties. And there's two things you'll learn very quickly in this clip. One, Harry does not hold back his opinions. He will tell you exactly what he thinks. And two, he does not like home warranties. I tend to share his opinion on home warranties, but the reasons that he lays out here are spot on. And so without further ado, here's Harry Heist.
So a question about the home warranties you said are a terrible idea. And having been a homeowner, I understand that home warranties don't cover everything. They have a lot of gaps. But so from that standpoint, it seems that they're certainly imperfect, but why do you think that they're a bad idea?
Well, where do I begin? I have two videos on this topic. Home warranties are evil. They use, first of all, the vendors that they use are usually the ones that need business, and they're the cheapest. Look, it's a bidding process to be the vendor that the home warranty company calls. So they use vendors that are no good. They have an incentive to drag something out forever, so you give up and have it fixed by somebody else. Watch my video. I got one video just for property owners. It's just for the property owner, for property managers to give to them. And I have another one about the dangers of the home warranty. And when you're done with that, you'll understand. Now, I could tell 10 people that home warranties are terrible. And there's always going to be one or two people that are going to say, oh, I use X, Y, and Z, and I love it. I had a great experience with them. They're excellent. Always, right? But there's going to be 8 of them that are going to tell you the nightmares that they had. So don't let those few good experiences that you might have had, don't let that cloud your thinking. For the most part, home warranties are a problem on rental property. Now, why is that? Because a rental property, sometimes things need to be fixed fast. If your AC's out in your house and it's not hot out, hey, you could go a couple weeks without AC. You could go 3 weeks without AC. But it's like, that's my house. If it's a rental, you don't have the luxury of telling a tenant, oh, well, we're working on it. We're working on it. And a judge doesn't care how hard you're working on it. And a judge doesn't care about your home warranty service. They don't care about it. They want things fixed. Tenants have rights. And when a tenant exercises their right to tell you that they want something fixed and you don't fix it, of course, it can't be anything, but it could be certain things, then that's when you're going to really see the power that the tenant will have over you.
And Jordan, I'll give you kind of a real world example. I share Harry's hatred for home warranties, but if I had a tenant call me right now at 3:30 on a Friday afternoon to say, hey, my AC's out, and it's going to be 85 degrees this weekend, they'll need it. And I called their home warranty company, I'll bet you $20 they would tell me, oh yeah, we can get somebody there Tuesday afternoon or Wednesday morning. And now here I am, that's 5-6 days from now, the tenant is going to be furious Now, if I call my AC vendor at 3:30 on a Friday, I do a ton of business with him. He'll be there by 5 o'clock today, and the tenant's going to be happy all weekend. And so as a property manager, the home warranty takes the control away from me, and that's a really bad position to be in as this go between third party property manager. And then in retrospect, if your tenant gets angry and decides to withhold their rent, and that may equate to $50 a day, depending on how much your rent is. I mean, and ultimately, if a judge supports that and it holds up, it's going to cost you more than the home warranty would have saved in the first place. And so that's just kind of my real world example.
Yeah, home warranties, there's so many more problems besides just that. You've got the situation where they play these little games. They'll say, oh, well, you didn't maintain this. When was the last time this thing was maintained? When was the last time this thing was checked? And you're like, what are you talking about? It hasn't been checked in 2 years. Well, if you read your policy, oh, it's bad. I mean, I could go on and on. Watch the videos. You'll be horrified. Is the stuff that I see them pull. Have you ever had a vendor tell you they can't get a part? Oh, I've tried to fix the AC. I tried to fix the refrigerator. I'm waiting on a part. I just had this happen to me just a couple months ago. The property manager went over there. The washing machine wasn't working. And it was one of those stupid up and down ones that I absolutely hate, but it's just the type of house that there's no room for another one. So the property manager calls me up and says, Harry, I got a little problem. The guy went over and he says that you need a new pump motor, and it's not going to be in until the end. This was a while ago. It's not going to be in until the end of January. And I said, are you serious? Oh yeah. Well, with the COVID. Have you heard that one? Oh, the COVID, the shortages. Oh, there's a shortage. There's a shortage. Come on. Is it really a shortage? Or is it just more expensive to get what you need? That's another thing too. Don't let the cost of something hold you back from making a repair. You get on the internet right away. And what I did, I got online and I got an OEM, an original replacement, and I got it like that, and it was fixed 2 days later. It came I didn't get 1 day. I got 2-day delivery on Amazon, and it came in and they fixed it. But you see, don't ever fall for that trap of having a vendor tell you that they're waiting on a part. While you're waiting on that part, they're going to a lawyer and they're waiting in the lawyer's office. Don't do it. You've got to trust me on this stuff. And that's property managers know this. The ones that are experienced, they know that we got to get things done. We forget that home warranty. Forget that vendor telling you they can't get that part. Your property manager is going to get online and get that part for you and get it fixed to keep you from having a problem later. Look, they're insurance companies. Insurance companies are evil. They don't care about you. They don't care about you. You're not in good hands with anybody. These are insurance companies. Home warranties are insurance companies. They're out to make the most money for themselves. You come last. Don't let anyone fool you.
Thank you for listening to the Copeland Morgan Media Real Estate Podcast. As you can imagine, producing this great educational content takes a lot of effort and commitment on our part. We only ask one thing in return. Please subscribe to our podcast using your favorite podcast app or by visiting copelandmorgan.com/podcast. And remember, there's no greater compliment than referring us to a friend or colleague. Until next time, I'm Jeff Copeland.